killer. The killer. The killer. The killer.
Wow.
Who dares awaken me from my lumber?
My lumber. Who dares?
I hate being wakened from my lumber, man.
Not the lumber.
Not lumber.
Not the lumber.
No.
There it is. Hi.
Hi.
Not the lumber. the lumber.
Yeah.
The lumber. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
We're
howdy.
here.
We're here.
We're
yay.
awake. We're
Well,
we're Hokuside.
we're Hokuside. Yeah, I didn't talk about that at all. Yeah, we're Hokuside. they had a Hokusai exhibit at the
Local community
college.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Yeah.
But they didn't have any egg rolls
Or sushi.
Or
No.
sushi.
They have it on the menu, but sushi is only on weekends, and they didn't get their delivery of egg rolls, so no egg rolls.
So we just had mochi.
Yep. It was very sad.
But we got all the stamps in our books. So.
No egg roll. No, I'm not suing because the guy who was the guy who was running the food because it was just the concession stand at the college in the building where they had the exhibition. But he was like, yeah, they were supposed to come at like 3, and our ticket time was 3:30, so we had clearly come after 3.
Right. And it was 4:30 when we were talking to him.
Yeah, so he's like, the delivery was supposed to be here at like 3, but this wasn't. So we have 10 ramens left, and we're missing half the ingredients for the toppings for the ramen, and no egg rolls. And it's like, wow. Yeah. So it wasn't his fault.
Yeah. No.
And it's not like they were busy because it's
they clearly were
college.
geared for the food thing for the weekend, not for midweek. Weekers,
it's not like I was expecting. I mean, I would have to assume that they were frozen egg rolls.
Yeah, right.
So
I'm
they
sure
would
it
have
was,
just taken frozen egg rolls and thrown them in the fryer, and then like, hello, call it a day. But
so I don't think we were missing anything. It was just we were trying to get the full experience.
Yeah, well, and they had a stamp rally, so that was fun.
Yeah, right.
I like that they had to explain what a stamp rally was. Like, I know what a stamp rally is. I know more than you, or whatever. But it was cool. It made sense.
Yeah, no, we had a good time.
Yeah.
And I finally met my Russian classmate in person.
Yes.
Because we've been doing Russian by Zoom since 2021 or something like that, 2022 something, and we've never met in person. And there she was.
And it was a timed exhibition because it was one of those things where you have to buy the tickets for a certain time of day so they can like stagger people. So it's even more funny that somehow we bought these tickets months in advance.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Somehow she ended up having the same slot.
Right. And the funniest thing is she knew it was me because of my blue hair.
Yeah. Blue hair in Hokusai? Blue hair in Hokusai?
Oh,
That's
boy.
crazy. What a small world. Yeah, right?
It is.
I mean, to be fair, you were only Zooming because you wanted to do lessons
it
during
started,
the pandemic.
it started during the pandemic, but then she lives far enough away that it's just a lot easier for us to meet on Zoom.
Yeah, because it's only 2 people.
It's just 2 of us, and we had no reason to be in person. So, it was just funny.
Yeah, right.
But I like she comes up and hugs me right away. Yeah. And then hugs you.
I don't know her at all. I barely even know her name. It's like, oh, okay, sure.
So that was cool.
Yes. Yeah. And they had origami.
Yeah, I did an origami heart.
It was kind of, an origami heart, It was kind of just like, after they did the Hokusai stuff, they're just kind of like, what Japanese things could we throw into the exhibit too? Because they had a whole thing about manga and anime with like a collaboration with this like local 2D restaurant thing where they're like, it's a restaurant that you look like you're walking into a black and white cartoon. Yeah. And it was pretty cool, but it really didn't seem to have that much to do with Hokusai. They were kind of cramming it in on that.
Well, it was just because he did the first manga, right? That was...
Well, he was the one who referred to written drawings as manga, but the first manga as we know it modern was the 1940s stuff. Right. So that's what I mean, where it's like it's the loosest of connections to be able to throw in a bunch of. They got to make a Demon Slayer room. That was pretty much. I feel like they just did it because they were all fans of Demon Slayer, and then it's like. It's not that popular. Like, Demon Slayer is popular, but it's not. Like, I would think they would, for a modern one, they would have gone with Jujutsu Kaisen, I think, which you don't know what Jujutsu Kaisen is, but it's...
I don't know what any of it is.
Well, true, yeah. You don't know Dragon Ball either, right?
I stopped reading comics at Casper the Friendly Ghost, so...
That would be a killer manga. That would be awesome. I need to know when Jujutsu Kaisen came out, because maybe they did it because it came out slightly earlier, but I thought Jujutsu Kaisen was a serialized 2018, so I guess it's 2 years too late. Richie Rich manga reboot. Family Circus.
Yeah, well, and Dadmo thinks that Casper was actually Richie Rich as dead Richie Rich.
Oh, the old-timey Sans is dead Steven Universe theory. Oh.
Because they do look a lot alike. If you've ever seen Richie Rich, he looks like Casper.
It could be true. We don't know exactly. I bet there's fan fiction out there somewhere like that. Yeah. No, I'm thinking that sounds exactly like there's a modern. I think it's a joke theory, unless it was a game. No, the game theory one was that Sans was Ness, right? I think, but Sans from Undertale, he's like a skeleton with a blue. I have his hoodie. It's that big blue hoodie with the fur hood that I have.
Okay.
He's a skeleton from Undertale. He's got a lot of mystery about him. He looks kind of like Steven Universe in body shape only. He doesn't look at it like you wouldn't see Sans and Steven Universe next to each other and be like they're the same person, but it's like, oh, what if Steven Universe died and then he became Sans because he's a skeleton? Whoa! So it's like that's
because he's just the same body shape.
Yes, pretty much. Yeah, they're like stocky. Yeah, and like Sans is wears like a big hoodie, so he looks kind of stocky. So that sounds like the same vein of theory where it's like, oh, when they die, they become some completely unrelated character that has the same silhouette. Sans is Steven Universe. Oh, wait, what was it? It was the other joke part was that it was Sans, like Comic Sans.
Yeah.
So I think it was that Sans stood for Steven after not surviving. I think that's what it was. Yeah, here it is. Yeah. Steven after not surviving. There we go. So there's Steven Universe, and then he starts dying, and then he turns into a skeleton. After he died of cancer, this has been widely parodied, such as that other characters are Sans, such as Sans is Ness, and Patrick Starr's voice is Sans. Oh, that's probably because Sans in Undertale, all the characters they only speak in like text boxes. They don't have voice acting or anything. But the way they have their voices is every time a character, like the text appears letter by letter on screen, like in this game, you know, it's like da 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 da. Yeah. So the da 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 changes pitch and or like sound effect depending on who is speaking. So Sans is like so I think what people were getting off of that is the sound came from SpongeBob, like it was a Patrick Star voice line or something that they cut. I don't know how true that is, but I know that the guy who made Undertale did like rip sounds from like a McDonald's commercial or something to make other voice lines, like the Big Shot sound, like you're gonna want to be do you want to be a big shot or something? Wasn't that like a McDonald's commercial? I think so. So it's not out of the realm of possibility that he would just source random sounds. But I don't think that he's supposed to be Sans. I think it's just that's what Sans sounds like. That's where the sound came from. So Richie Rich is Casper.
Yes. Obviously.
After he died, he's not going to be rich anymore. He's going to be Casper.
He's going to be Casper, but he's still very friendly.
Yeah, exactly. Was Richie Rich friendly? He doesn't sound like he would.
Who
be.
remembers? I
don't know anything about it.
That was not a comic I read. I was aware of, but I don't think I read that comic. So.
I'm still thinking about Steven after not surviving.
That is very.
Why would you ever name yourself that? Steven after not surviving.
Okay, are we ready now?
Yeah, I've survived.
Okay.
Yes, go for it.
Listen to me, Mia. That woman has the judge in the palm of her hand, you see?
Oh yeah, Dolly. Critchy, after surviving not, becomes evil rich. Why does it have 2 R's?
Because he's rich.
Oh, okay, yeah. This is Tony the Tiger reading it as well. Yeah,
After surviving not.
Take it. Alright, I'll screenshot that. Hashtag conspiracy for sure. Conspiracy.
Yes.
Casper Ritchie. Hashtag Casper Ritchie.
Oh man.
We started.
Okay.
It's okay. Wow.
So the only way to discredit her is to find a contradiction in her testimony.
It's true. Okay. So I don't think we pressed at all. Maybe we did. I don't know.
I don't remember that much.
Okay.
I first met my darling Feeny 8 months ago.
Let me see what all the evidence is. Although I feel like it might have been that we presented a person 8 months ago.
I know we were to the point of needing to use this, but I don't think we used this yet.
No, we just got it.
Yeah.
Diego Armando, she's the suspect. She's 19. All right, I'm gonna go through all of this without
Pressing?
Yeah, I just want to see what it is.
It's like we were destined to meet in this very courthouse's basement reading room. I had come to this courthouse to do some research for a paper I was writing.
Oh yeah, we look because she was the Japanese literature student.
Yeah.
She did the
Senryu.
yeah because you rewatched it. The Senryus.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Senryu poems. Okay.
The moment our eyes met, my heart skipped a beat. We've been going out ever since that fateful day.
Okay, so I feel like it must be this. Well, no, they did because that's not a contradiction. They did meet 8 months ago. Got him. Too much conspiracy laughing.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Sitting with the victim. Cafeteria! No, that's where the incident happened.
That's where the incident happened.
This is the cafeteria. It does say the cafeteria, though.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's not very many facts in here.
Right,
like,
yeah.
it's just... Because this is...
Wait, yeah, doesn't that that contradicts? Because it says she says she's there for research, but she was there
That's very true. That's very true.
to meet her lawyer, right?
Yeah. To have been... The victim was a lawyer, and she was sitting with the victim, so unless
In
the research...
the cafeteria, so why
So
was
we
she...
can present this. I'm gonna save again, though. 'Cause
Sure.
I think I saved on the different
Yeah, sure.
dialogue option.
Yeah.
Okay, but I like that.
Mm-hmm. It's worth a shot.
Yeah. Dang it.
Nope. Okay. Your Honor, do you think... I gotta remember who's
Do you
doing
even
that.
think?
No, I have trouble with that sometimes.
I feel that.
Your Honor, what do you think of the witness's statement? Also, I've been laughing too much.
Yeah, too much conspiracy.
I don't really see any problem with it.
Okay.
Actually, I don't either.
Okay, alright.
Well then, what are you making a fuss for? Think before you speak, young lady.
I do like the explosion sound. It's really funny. Okay, so it's not that. I mean, we could also present this.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, no, you didn't. Okay, yeah. It's, okay, so it's the same content, but
Yeah, right.
different.
Miss Hawthorne, you weren't here because of your research paper, were you? Didn't you actually come here for a much more important reason?
What is the meaning of that cocky smile on your face, Ms. Fay?
8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse, there was another tragedy.
Another tragedy?
Do you mean the incident in which an attorney was poisoned?
No! I mean, yes. I mean...
The name of the suspect in that incident is listed here in this report.
On page 1, so that way my player doesn't have to choose which page it's on.
And that name is Dahlia Hawthorne.
What?
Dahlia Hawthorne?
Yes, the sweetie pie of everyone's eye. Ms. Dahlia Hawthorne, the sweetie pie of everyone's eye.
She could put that on her resume.
That's right.
Because now it's been said in a court of law, so
That's
it's
right.
true.
It's part of the official record. now.
Exactly.
She was the prime suspect in a criminal case just 8 months ago.
Ah, scary. Ah.
No.
Order, order, order. This is unbelievable. It's true then. The loveliest rose can hide thorns, I guess.
Yeah, the cruelest thorn.
The cruelest thorns.
Yeah.
Ms. Fay, that's not fair. You can't slander my witness with an
Something.
Unrelated case.
unrelated case. I, Winston Payne, will not allow it.
Mr. Prosecutor, I believe I was speaking.
Pardon me. Go right ahead.
It's true about that. About 8 months ago, the police expressed some interest in me.
Express some interest, huh?
They're always doing that because I'm the sweetie pie of everyone's eye. You can check the court record about that.
Mr. Judge, sir, I know I'm under oath, so I'll tell you the absolute truth.
Good. Good.
I did not commit the crime that occurred during that incident 8 months ago.
It was Feeny. Oh, wait. Wait.
I see.
Okay, I've tied the two crimes together. Now, I've just got to stay on the offensive.
Well done, Mia. Oh,
No,
you've really
come
lit
on.
a fire in my heart and my buttocks.
Well,
Holy
that's...
crap.
I can
Oh,
hardly
no.
tell which is more inflamed, my spirit or my hemorrhoids. Let's move on.
Yeah, no. Well, it's better than the clown, but...
Oh, gee. I met the lawyer who was poisoned to discuss something in the cafeteria that day. I left my seat for just a moment, and that's when it happened. From what I heard, it was a liquid poison that is lethal at just 2 teaspoons.
How did you hear about that?
Yeah. Not only that, I heard it was a very special kind of poison. So you see, I'm innocent. I wouldn't even know where to get a poison like that.
Like some sort of bottle. Or necklace.
Yeah.
Or something.
So that's what happened here 8 months ago.
I don't know anything about the cases that come through my court.
However, as you've heard from the witness's testimony, she had nothing to do with it. I think the defense is just about out of tricks.
Case closed.
Flip here.
Yeah.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Payne, but I'm afraid the defense has many more tricks up its sleeve today,
Whoa.
and I'll be sure to show them to you before the end of this cross-examination.
What the? Why does the defense suddenly feel stronger?
Aha, Mia, you're glowing with a true lawyer's aura, my dear.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa, you're psychic.
That proud posture and self-confidence, absolutely smashing.
Okay. Perfect voice. All right. Press time.
I met the lawyer who was poisoned to discuss something in the cafeteria that day.
How best to poison him? I mean, wait.
What poisons are you subject to?
Yeah, most vulnerable to.
What were you talking about with the defense attorney? Well, I'm sorry, but that's confidential.
According to the report, you were being interviewed regarding another case.
Is that this? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Poison in the coffee cup. No poison was found in the vicinity or on the suspect's person. Okay. Great. Just double checking.
The lawyer that was killed, he said he wanted to talk about an incident I was caught up in when I was younger. Why don't you tell us all about what that incident was?
That has absolutely nothing at all to do with this case.
Objection sustained.
Hey.
The defense's question is stricken from the record.
Hey.
Wait, you get involved in a lot of incidents, don't you, Ms. Hawthorne? Well, I guess I was just born under a bad sign.
It said no entry.
It said exit.
No, that's a good sign.
Don't worry, Dolly. I'll protect you.
You heard the man. Now that is true love, young lady.
Judge.
Whoops. I didn't want to quit.
Oh, Feeny, please. Those two really are making me ill, albeit decidedly different reasons.
Oh, God.
I left my seat for just a moment, and that's when it happened. How long were you gone? I've already answered all these questions for the police. But if you must know, maybe 10 or 20 minutes.
A second.
And where were you during that stretch of time? Using the toilet?
What are you saying, Ms. Faye? Toilet? My perfect little dolly doesn't poop!
Oh my god, so much bottom humor in this thing.
He's just stupid. No, but he's just stupid.
You heard the defendant, Ms. Faye. Better luck next time.
Oh, Feeny, please.
The police have already looked into this whole matter.
Well, now at least it's on the record that she doesn't do anything.
Yes, right.
So, that's good.
I guess.
Now it's true.
This line of questioning is nothing but a waste of the court's time.
Objection sustained. Ms. Hawthorne, please continue with your testimony.
Okay.
From what I heard, it was a liquid poison that is lethal at just 2 teaspoons.
Okay.
About how much liquid is 2 teaspoons?
It's 2 teaspoons.
Well, let me see. My bottle of eye drops says it's 1/2 fluid ounce, which is equal to 3 teaspoons.
So
What?
it's about 2/3 of that amount. Huh.
What? Why are they making us do math?
I don't know. The poison was found in the lawyer's mug of coffee. It must have been after I left the table. Someone must have quietly slipped it in there. Not only that, I heard it was a very special kind of poison. A special kind of poison? How so? Well, I heard that it's almost impossible to detect. So how did they know it was there?
Yeah, right.
Oh, and where would something like that come from?
I'm sorry. All I know is what I overheard the policeman saying. They said something about using advanced chemical processes to purify it.
Chemical processes? Well, that's quite
Chemical?
befuddling to someone like me. Impressive. Most impressive.
Okay.
The better question is, how did the criminal get something like that? So you see, I'm innocent. I wouldn't even know where to get a poison like that.
I'm gonna press, but I'm gonna guess that
Doogie.
she got it from Doogie. Yeah, exactly. The Doogie.
And that's the reason they didn't arrest you? Because no one could show how you could have gotten the poison? think that's a good enough reason, Madam Faye.
She's right, and I think we've all had enough of Ms. Faye's questions. So in essence, the main reason Miss Hawthorne was never arrested for this crime was because no one could show how she could have obtained the poison.
And all we have to do is find a way to establish how she could have gotten some, right? Great. Now, just how did a lit student get a hold of a poison, of all things?
Yeah, it's the doogie, the dooger.
Yep.
The dooger. Pretty sure, but
Yeah.
do 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 do
Doogie! You wouldn't know how to get that kind of poison? I don't believe you. What? In fact, you had easy access to that kind of poison, didn't you? At your boyfriend's lab.
Oh, the lab.
Boyfriend? You mean the victim? Doug Swallow?
That's right. Up until 8 months ago, Ms. Hawthorne was dating Mr. Swallow. And if you'll recall, Mr. Swallow was a pharmacology student at Ivy University.
And it had high voltage equipment. So
Yeah.
clearly that means it can make impossible poisons.
That's right. The perfect crime.
That's what they do at university, is all they're doing is making poison.
Exactly.
Classic.
Pharmacology?
His laboratory contained highly advanced chemistry equipment. In fact, without such equipment, the culprit could never have obtained such a rare and special poison.
Sure. Well, let's go with it.
Okay. Well, Miss Hawthorne, it seems you had access to such a poison after all. And then it was a matter of slipping it into the victim's coffee when he wasn't looking.
Do, 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 do.
The only person who could have done that was the one sitting at his very table. You. The one who takes 20-minute potty breaks.
Yeah, right. That's how long it takes to make the poison.
Yeah.
Order! Order! Could it be?
That's nothing but a...
May I say something, Madam Faye? What is it, Miss Hawthorne? The amount of poison in the coffee was 2 teaspoons, correct? In order to carry that much liquid, you would need some kind of container.
Like, he shows it to everyone, yeah. Like some sort of bottle.
Well, yes, that's true.
I was searched immediately after the incident took place.
Quite true. In fact, the entire courthouse was turned upside down.
If she left for 10 to 20 minutes, did she go down to the library and then give it to Phoenix and then immediately leave?
Yeah, right, exactly.
So their first meeting was 10 minutes. He didn't like stay with her. Or
yeah, he
anything.
was.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, he was smitten.
Yeah, he's so stupid. That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
love at first sight is really overrated.
Well, it's really powerful in this universe, I guess.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. Did you read this?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they didn't find a suspicious container anywhere, did they? She's right. They even mentioned that in the report. Well, you could have easily gotten rid of something that small. Excuse me, madam, but this is a court of law.
We require evidence. That's how it's said.
If you're saying I threw the poison container away, I think you'd need to show some kind of proof. Proof? She got me good with that.
Provide some evidence, or I'll have to disallow this line of questioning, Ms. Faye.
Woo. Unless we can come up with some evidence, we're going to lose this lead.
The police conducted a full-body search of Dahlia and of the entire courthouse.
Okay.
And yet the container holding the poison disappeared right after the crime occurred.
If you're going to accuse the young lady of committing the murder, then where is the container the poison was carried in? What happened to it?
I'm not even gonna bother saving.
You were forced to get rid of the container in a hurry, weren't you? And that's why you passed it on to someone that had nothing to do with the case. Someone that you knew wouldn't be searched.
He's too stupid to have evidence.
Right.
Who is this person?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, of course.
So the defense
defendant was this witness's accomplice? I can't spit that word out for some reason.
Accomplice?
Okay, accomplice. Yes.
Accomplice.
Of course not. She gave the poison to him disguised as a present. What? But that's...
That's a charming little necklace. Is this a little bottle? It's really quite cute. So what about it? What does it mean, Ms. Faye?
You're the one who said it was a bottle, bro.
Yeah, right. The day that the witness met and fell for Mr. Phoenix Wright was 8 months ago, August 27th, the very same day as the poisoning incident. Under the pretense of love, the witness gave my client a present.
I still think it's so much funnier that she's like, please give it back now.
Yeah.
And it's like, no.
And the way he just goes, and she just
and
keeps, she just keeps saying that funny thing.
Yeah, right. Yeah. When it's active, it's a murder weapon. Like, she loves me so much, she's always asking me to give back her present. That's so nice.
That's love. That's true love.
She always keeps in contact with me.
All for the purpose of hiding the one piece of evidence that would give her away.
The bottle!
What? Are you saying there's a deadly poison in here?
Yeah.
No, there's no longer any poison in that bottle.
Oh, good. Okay.
However, I'm certain if the crime lab were to analyze it...
There it is.
I've been listening to too many AI pronouncing things.
Yeah,
funny.
you gotta stop watching AI videos.
Analyze it, they would find a trace amount.
No! Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Order in the court.
Phoenix.
On behalf of Dolly, I object.
Mr. Wright, control yourself.
You're not a liar.
I won't let you bully her like this.
Mr. Wright, I thought I told you to stay in your seat.
Mr. Wright, why? Why are you going through so much trouble to protect her? Why? Because I'm madly in love with her.
Yeah, come on.
I don't have any conflict of interest whatsoever.
Definitely not.
Madly in love. I haven't heard anyone say that in a long time. It was when I was a young man.
Yeah. No one's ever said it in the whole universe until you. Since I was 20 years old. Oh,
brings back memories.
Oh.
Mr. Wright, have you ever thought about this? Why exactly would a woman like Dahlia Hawthorne want to date you anyway?
You're
Lummo
just
Wisdom
an annoying
141. Junior strong fighting. While being eaten by a Moors.
I said that while I was being eaten.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, that's what that is.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah!
Cool.
Yeah, right.
Well, I guess she must be madly in love with me, too. Mr. Wright, please open your eyes. At this point in the trial, I think it should be obvious to everyone. The real reason that Dahlia Hawthorne is dating you is...
that necklace.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yep.
If it's something else, but it's...
Yeah.
Yeah. She's madly in love with you.
To keep you quiet.
Yeah.
Dahlia Hawthorne was not, and is not madly in love with you. The only thing she's after is that bottle necklace you love to wear around your neck.
Please give it back now.
My necklace? Back there in the waiting room, you said it yourself.
Oh, are they gonna show it again, please?
Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she's always saying the same thing to me. Please give it back now.
How could you? That's so dumb. I love it. It's dumb in a good way. Like,
Yeah,
it's
right.
so funny.
So naive.
What a strange girl asking for a person back like that.
I really imagine all of their meetings now as just he's like, oh, we're gonna have a nice date, and then she immediately walks up. It's like, can you please give it back now? And it's like, oh no, but you gave it to me, you love me. He's like, okay, and then she walks away. Like, she doesn't even stay. That's literally all she ever says to him.
They meet at McDonald's and he's all ready to have dinner.
Yeah. She's just like, can you give it back now? Okay, all right. See you later. Yeah. I don't think that's really it, but I imagine it's still like every time they meet, she's always like, could I have it back now? Can I have it back now? But God, if that was all they ever said.
For Dahlia Hawthorne, that necklace is irrefutable evidence of her crime.
Yeah, she wants to get rid of it.
That's why she absolutely had to get it back. You're lying. But you never gave it back to her. And to make things worse for her, you insisted on showing it to everyone you met.
Yeah, that is really funny.
Yeah, right.
Not like people would know.
That's why she... I don't believe you.
Oh
no, that's a lie. Yeah.
Aw. He's so stupid.
Mia, are you all right? Ah, the defendant. He's getting away. Bailiff, hurry, after him.
Whoa. That was probably Grossberg.
But, yeah.
That one. But...
Mia, are you all right?
Yes, I think so.
That boy, he went completely insane.
Where's Mr. Wright?
It looks like the bailiff caught him, so he should be back soon enough.
I want to know what he did.
Yeah.
Did he like vault the stand
right.
and then like
Right. Yeah, why don't we get any action shots of that stuff?
we need at least like a picture.
Yeah, right. Something.
Because they did that picture of when Francisca like broke in during the Madon Guard case,
right,
and she was like holding stuff.
Yeah.
That one was good. I guess that's what
Thank goodness. Yeah. Oh no.
That's what the anime is for.
Right.
Is to see those shots.
Yeah, right.
They have an anime.
What is it?
They have an anime, so
the necklace is gone, right?
probably, yeah.
The bottle necklace. Miss Hawthorne's present. It's gone.
To get rid of it
Wow.
so fast.
Who was holding on to it? Okay.
What? That's terrible.
Yeah, it's really unclear about where the
Where
actual
all this
physical
stuff is.
statement of court record. Yeah, because like the autopsy report you probably have on you. A lot of documents you probably have on you. The umbrella maybe not. But like you might.
But the court should be holding it.
Yeah, so now we don't even have it in our court record anymore.
Yeah, it's gone. Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, yeah, theoretically the court would, but in this court system we don't submit evidence until like
Right.
beforehand, so
Right.
you can't just have surprise evidence all the time. But still,
Mr. Wright must have grabbed it when he slammed into me.
oh, she had it. Okay,
Foolish boy. That's the only thing that could have saved him. What in blazes are we supposed to do now?
oh, it's weird having no witness on the witness stand. Ah, to be continued. No. It would have been.
Mr. Wright, this sort of behavior is unprecedented in the history of this court.
I'm sorry.
I'm afraid that your apology is not enough.
Mr. Wright, what did you do with the bottle necklace? Forgive me. I'm sorry. It's okay. Just give back the necklace. I threw it in the river. I ate it. Oh, God. Oh, God.
That's what I've been waiting for. This is like the one thing I know for sure about this case is that he eats the bottle. It's like, what? How did it's a whole bottle. But that explains where it went.
Yeah, right, exactly. Oh no, so do they have to wait for it to pass through?
I guess.
Oh God.
I don't know. This is all I know.
Oh, man.
I ate it.
Oh God. You what?
You ate it?
It was too big to swallow, so I had to chew it into tiny little bits first. But yeah. Oh, what are you doing? Ugh. Ah. What the what?
What is he doing now?
I'm dying from broken glass.
Yeah, right in your esophagus. Yeah,
my
what? I ate it.
Your Honor, we've got to stop the trial.
Call an ambulance.
Yeah, really. Mr. Wright, are you feeling okay? Does your stomach hurt? That bottle you swallowed may have had some poison left in it.
It seems the defendant has proven the prosecution's case for us.
Because he's fine?
Clearly that bottle did not contain a deadly poison.
Well, it had to be 2 teaspoons worth, right?
Yes, that's true, yeah, if it was trace.
How can you be sure?
I think that's obvious. As you can see, the defendant is still very much alive.
I ate it.
As for the poison, more like a fledgling defense attorney's overactive imagination.
You're right about the teaspoons, so.
So it would seem.
No, there must be some mistake. The bottle must not have had any poison left in it. Either that or the poison must have lost its potency.
There. It's all right, rookie.
Yeah, we don't know what poison it is.
Nope.
They're just saying poison. So
Right.
it could be literally anything.
Yeah, a generic poison.
Yeah, poison 1.
Mystery poison.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, like mystery meat.
Right.
Yeah.
Trusting your client is the most noble thing a defense attorney can do, and it's heartwarming to see that you've placed this much faith in Mr. Wright. But that's how it is for us on the prosecution side, too. For example, I would trust the witness, Ms. Hawthorne, with my very life.
Really good idea.
Yeah, not a good idea at all.
Yeah.
Which is why I can state that your assessment of her is completely wrong.
That's enough. Unfortunately, Ms. Fay, I cannot accept your explanation of the events.
Okay.
But why?
This may be impossible for a beginner like you to understand, but in a court of law, evidence is everything.
And since your defendant ate the evidence,
Yep.
I'm just gonna... Traces in the cup. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if there's anything else that mentions how much poison there was. I don't think so. No. Okay.
Even after I proved so much, is she going to get away with everything?
Well, now that the suspicion surrounding Ms. Hawthorne has been cleared up,
Definitely.
I would like to proceed with the trial.
Mr. Wright. I'm sorry, Ms. Fay. It totally slipped my mind.
Oh, great.
I'm really, really sorry. I know you believed in me, and I feel like I really let you down.
Yeah, you think?
Fair. Mr. Wright, what are you trying to say? There's something I forgot to tell you.
What is it?
That day I met Doug Swallow.
Okay, so the day of the incident, not the dollie incident, the
death,
electric incident.
The electrocution incident.
Yeah. The best perspective in this game. You gotta read.
Yeah, right. That girl, you shouldn't see her anymore. Hey, it's none of your business.
I'm telling you for your sake, if you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news.
You're lying.
Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Last night, someone stole some poison from our lab.
Poison.
Poison?
Yeah, I don't think you gave him a voice before.
No.
So. Yeah.
The same thing happened 8 months ago. A drug sample was stolen. She came to the lab that time, too.
Okay.
It could only have been her. That girl is a thief. Stop it! Don't talk about her like that.
Okay.
And that's when the snap happened?
Yeah, she
Okay.
fell on the umbrella, yeah.
Okay. Is it true? Did he really say that?
That's ridiculous.
There's one more thing. After I pushed him that day, I got worried and came back to have a look.
Okay. Dahlia!
And she was there. Dolly was right there.
She's wearing gloves.
Ah.
So she could have done anything. Oh, she's holding his hand, but she could have. Oh, she's putting the pills in his hand.
Oh, I thought it was the other hand.
No, it's
Oh,
that.
no, okay.
Yeah.
You got me. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess it's the other hand that's in the foreground of the other
Yeah,
picture.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hidden, which it should
Okay.
be in view in this picture, but it's not.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Yeah, art, it's hard.
Yeah.
I get it.
She was crouched down next to him. What? She told me not to ever tell anyone about it, but I'm sorry, Dolly.
Your Honor, the defendant is...
Miss Fay, you tell them. Dolly didn't do it. She's innocent.
Well, no. So close.
So Dahlia stole poison 8 months ago, too, huh? If you put that together with Mr. Wright's testimony, then there's only one possible conclusion. The defense believes that Ms. Dahlia Hawthorne...
Environmental storytelling.
Yes. Stole some poison on the night before she killed Doug Swallow.
The night before?
And then she put it in the cold killer, maybe.
Oh.
Because it's 2 teaspoons, right? So he wouldn't be taking the whole bottle at once. But he's still sick, even though...
Yeah.
But now he's also taking it, so maybe, yeah. So she's trying to kill Phoenix.
Yeah.
Kind of, and then also blame this on him.
Yeah.
If it's the pills.
Naturally, her motive for stealing it was to kill someone. Miss Fay,
If you're so certain of your theory, then let me ask you this.
Mia, this is your last chance. Think carefully now.
Okay, for real, this is environmental storytelling part 2. Okay.
There's something that she desperately wanted to get back. Therefore...
Please give it back now.
Yeah.
Exactly who was Miss Dahlia Hawthorne?
Classic Dahlia Hawthorne.
Hawthorne planning to kill.
Stephen after not surviving.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
There was one person that was standing squarely in Ms. Dahlia Hawthorne's way. And that person was... Mr. Phoenix Wright.
the music didn't stop. I got scared.
Yeah. Yeah, they're delaying the music stopping.
Yeah.
Me?
That's preposterous. After all, it was Doug Swallow that was murdered.
Well, it's true that that's how things worked out. But let's remember that Mr. Swallow died of electrocution, not poison.
They would have found poison. Even like they could have found traces of poison in the system or whatever.
Right, yeah, exactly. The person that Ms. Hawthorne was planning to poison was, in fact, you, Mr. Phoenix, right? There's no one else that it could be.
Yeah, it's both. She stole his bottle of cold medicine
Right.
and then put it in Doug's hands. Because he said he lost it, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't that, like,
Yeah, so maybe she was planning to...
covered in his fingerprints, yeah. Yeah, either planning to frame him, like, planning to poison the bottle, but then now that Doug was there, then she planned to frame Phoenix for that or something.
Right, yeah, since
It's like it's a change
since
of plans.
Doug was... Yeah, she was overhearing Doug tell him...
Yeah, because she
that
was in the
stuff.
lab.
Yeah, right.
But how can that be? I thought Mr. Wright and Miss Hawthorne were in love.
Yeah, please give it back now. Yeah.
Poor Mr. Wright, this must be killing him.
If the poison in the glass doesn't.
Right. Oh my God. Hang in there. I'll bring her to justice. I swear it.
Hang in there.
As I said before, the only thing Ms. Hawthorne truly cared about was the one piece of evidence linking her to that incident 8 months ago. That's right. The bottle necklace. That's all she cared about.
8 months is kind of a long time
Yeah, it is.
to do that.
It's a long game.
Yeah.
But even so, Why? Why would she go so far as to murder him?
You know.
8 months ago, just after the fall of that attorney in the basement cafeteria.
Oh, it was a basement cafeteria.
Ah.
Because the library was also in the basement. That's
Right. So at least it's closer.
Yeah.
Dahlia Hawthorne could think of only one thing. How to get rid of the bottle necklace as quickly as possible. No, it can't be. It was a pretty good move she made too. The evidence was missing for a long time.
Yeah.
But there was just one big problem.
He's an idiot.
Although she got him to hide the evidence, Mr. Wright refused to return it to her. She should have said, "Hold this for me."
Yeah, right.
To him, the tiny little bottle was a cherished treasure.
Yeah.
He even showed it to everyone he met.
You mean that's why she tried to kill Mr. Wright?
I'm only barely following what's happening right now.
As per usual.
Yes.
Correct, Your Honor. It was to retrieve that piece of evidence.
That can't be true.
Dolly is so evil. Whoa.
Beanie, what a joke you are.
Whoa.
Uh-oh, she's turning honest now. Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? I even told you time and time again to keep your trap shut about me and that necklace. You disgust me.
Wow.
It's weird, funny to think about.
Elmo saying that. That's why I was,
to anybody.
it's the same vibe as your voice for Gant. So it's like you give the silliest of voices to the meanest of characters.
It's only fair.
Shoot, there's a phrase from a Tumblr post that I can only. It's the hardest of battles to God gives the hardest of battles to the silliest of his warriors or something like that. I forget exactly. That's the vibe. The hard something. It's the same thing. The silliest of voices to the meanest of characters. God gives his toughest to his silliest, because that's supposed to be about it's supposed to be the strongest warriors, but the Tumblr one is the silliest of warriors because we're silly.
Yes, right. Yeah.
Posters, maybe. Let's see what comes up. Well, we have this. Strongest soldiers. So it's to his silliest soldiers. Let's see. Because it's giving me the actual
not the
quote. I want the Tumblr
joke
post. Yeah, I want the joke. Know your meme. Oh, okay. Here we go. To his funniest clowns. That's one of them. There we go. Yeah, funniest clowns seems to be the
what's the whole?
one. It's God gives his hardest battles to his toughest soldiers is an actual phrase, and then. His silliest battles to his funniest clowns. There we go. Where's the example page? View all images. They don't have that many on here. His funniest clowns. Yep. Okay. No, that's fine. Whatever. That's definitely what it is. That's definitely what I was thinking of.
Okay.
Ms. Hawthorne?
It appears that we're nearing the end of this trial.
Yay!
Fine. I can tell you plan on making me into a criminal no matter what I say. You are a criminal, Miss Hawthorne. We'll see about that, but first, where's your evidence?
Where's your evidence?
It seems your sniveling little crybaby of a client has eaten the bottle as a snack. It's a snack.
A snack.
Hey, old man, are you senile or something? Why don't you say something instead of sitting there with that dumb look on your face?
Oh, him. Okay.
Ms. Hawthorne, what's happened to you?
What was it? What was
Get
it they
real,
called?
Judge.
What was it that they called her? The sweetest little pie or whatever.
Yeah.
The sweetest pie with the toughest battles. The proof is in the pudding, and the pudding is in Phoenix's stomach. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, come on, get out of the stomach, pudding. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Hump, are you really that shocked? Or do you prefer me this way, Mr. Judge? And absolutely no proof. You treat a voluntary witness like she's a mass murderer. Well, I have nothing more to say. I'll be heading home now, if you don't mind.
I mean, we didn't say mass murderer.
No.
We said one murder. I guess two.
yeah.
But is that mass?
No.
Yeah.
Well, there's arguments about
cereal
it.
would be at least like 4
Mass
or
is
5.
like all at the same time.
Yeah, which
cereal,
is definitely not.
so it could be
cereal is repeated,
Yeah.
but that's still, it's 2.
Yeah,
You
so-
have to have at least 3
yeah,
for a pattern.
And serial killers are more, they're unrelated, and these are related, so I think that's just multiple murders.
Yeah. Okay.
But we're not finished.
Whoa.
Fine. Then ask this nasty old hag to finish up already.
Nice pose.
Well, bye.
I can't let her get away this time.
Stop, Mia. If you keep on pushing without any evidence, you could pay the ultimate price as a lawyer.
Death. I mean, wait.
Disbarment?
Yeah.
The ultimate price?
You would be forced to take off your attorney's badge forever, I'm afraid.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
that's not true, but
No. You'd better think it over carefully, Miss Faye. Or should I say, Ms. Gray?
Okay.
The delivery thing makes me think of another Make Some Noise bit where it was some guy in the audience really wants to get a cheer going for for a speech or something, so he goes like, hell yeah, we will, yeah, and then nobody joins in, and then hell no, we won't go, no, and then the third one he just goes like really loud. Like, think about that a lot. Or just and doing like the wishy-washy hand.
Yeah. Come see, come side.
Yeah, right. that's the big reaction to
Right, yeah,
Miss Gray.
exactly. Yes.
Not that good.
Well, Ms. Faye,
It's Miss Gray.
can you provide evidence that would establish her guilt once and for all?
And which page is it on? A coffee cup. While interviewing the suspect. That's actually big, but maybe it's this because we presented this and it didn't work.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Is there just one page?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which page is it on?
Yeah.
I have no idea though.
If I mess up here, my career as a lawyer is over.
This ain't over. Not when you can save and load.
But to be honest, at this point I don't have any evidence that's well-founded.
Oh, okay.
Even so, I'd rather lose my attorney's badge than let her get away with murder.
Okay.
Your Honor, the defense would like to present proof.
Impossible. You can't possibly.
Stupid woman!
Elmo, no!
It is the opinion of the court that there has already been enough discussion.
Oh, okay.
Therefore, I will allow only one piece of evidence to be presented.
Okay.
Just one?
If you are unable to establish her guilt, then I'm afraid that a very harsh verdict will immediately be handed down on Mr. Wright.
Because that's how our court system works.
There's also the bottle of cold medicine.
Yeah.
I understand, Your Honor.
Or the image.
I can just imagine the headlines for tomorrow's newspaper. Up and coming lawyer plummets to earth before she gets the chance to soar. She was planning to poison Mr. Wright.
Yeah, that's the bottle.
If that's the case, then the poison was probably in there. That bottle, right?
Yeah. Hey, that's not one chance.
No.
That's 3. Oh, sorry. It just
Show to this court irrefutable proof that Ms. Hawthorne was planning to poison Mr. Wright.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here it is, Your Honor. The evidence that will prove her guilt once and for all.
Cold Killer X, Phoenix Wright's beloved cold medicine.
Does the rookie defense attorney have a bit of a cold?
Yeah.
If I did, I still wouldn't take this cold medicine. After all, it's been poisoned.
What?
Remember what the defendant said in his testimony. But I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident. I always eat with Dolly, just the two of us.
Yeah, so she stole it.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
She was the one who took his bottle of Cold Killer X. Then she poisoned it, knowing that Mr. Wright was going to take some.
Yeah.
Now you're really grasping at straws. After all, it was the victim, Doug Swallow, that was holding the medicine.
But didn't you see in that flashback? I mean, wait.
Yeah.
You can't see, they can't see flashbacks.
No.
But we saw it.
Yeah. I would like the court to recall the crime that happened here 8 months ago. Where did Ms. Hawthorne hide the evidence?
Huh? What are you talking about?
On other people.
Right, yeah.
She just gave it.
Yeah, on someone else.
Yeah. I'm surprised she didn't take another boyfriend.
Yeah, right, exactly, right away, yeah. 8 months ago, the poison was hidden in her bottle necklace, which she then gave to someone else for safekeeping.
It would be so funny if she just kept taking new boyfriends for new crimes.
Right.
I think that might actually be her thing, but the fact
Yeah.
that she didn't take one here is really weird.
Right. Yes. Someone she had accidentally run into in the reading room. My client, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
You look handsome. Do you want a bottle of cold medicine? I guess it doesn't work as well as a big necklace.
No.
Well, why would a guy want a necklace with a bottle on it?
I don't know. Yeah.
Guess just, it's a nice sentiment.
Yes, that's right. She did the same thing this time as well.
But in reverse.
After shoving the victim, Mr. Phoenix Wright left the scene of the crime. Holy crap.
Oh, he's fine.
That is when the murderer, Dahlia Hawthorne, appeared.
Whoa. Oh.
With her, she was carrying the poison bottle of Cold Killer X. This, of course, was so she could carry out her plan to murder Mr. Wright.
I believe she did testify that she was going to meet with the defendant.
Oh, so Doug wasn't supposed to be there, maybe?
Maybe,
Because he was trying to... I don't remember if Phoenix was supposed to meet him there or if he was just waiting there and then
yeah.
Dahlia
I don't-
was
yeah, I
like
don't
there as
remember.
well.
I didn't watch the first VOD, so...
Can't believe this.
Yes, and she heard and saw everything that happened at the scene of the crime,
Right.
including what the defendant and victim were arguing about, and the cut electrical cable.
Okay.
That's when she realized, I can't allow Doug Swallow to live.
Whoa.
She used the severed electrical cable to silence him forever.
Well, that's kind of hardcore.
Yeah. Yeah, she didn't mess around.
No. Well, that's why she had the gloves.
Mm-hmm.
She knew.
Unfortunately for her, this is when the problem occurred. Mr. Wright, who she thought had left the scene, came back to check up on the victim. And on top of that, because of the power outage, some students showed up as well. It's hardly any wonder that she was, as she put it, in a state of panic. Recall that she was carrying that bottle of poisoned cold medicine.
Okay.
She must have thought, what if they searched me like they did 8 months ago?
8 months ago.
Yes, she disposed of the evidence exactly the same way as she did back then.
Okay, yeah. I can see it, I guess. Yeah, at least then make it seem like... Because she was wearing gloves as well, so
Yeah.
her fingerprints wouldn't be on it. Give
Right.
it to Doug. Maybe
Right.
he...
Yeah. She had someone else hold it. In this case, Doug Swallow. Stunned silence.
And what of it?
Oh, come on now, everyone. Surely you aren't fooled, are you? This stupid woman, she's nothing but a filthy, stinking liar. Right, Mr. Prosecutor?
Yes, that's exactly right. It's just pure desperation.
Obviously.
I wonder which one of us is the desperate one.
Oh.
So, Ms. Hawthorne, this cold medicine, I wonder if you wouldn't mind taking some? Well, Mr. Wright ate that necklace of yours, right?
It's only fair.
Turnabout is fair blade.
Just like the name of the game. Turnabout trial. Oh.
Dun dun dun. Now is your turn to prove your innocence. What do you say? If I'm just a filthy, stinking liar, then there's no need to worry. So come on, show us. I dare you to take some of this medicine right now.
That's what they teach you in lawyer school.
Yeah, right.
Come on, I dare you.
Me a fay.
Whoa. Oh, the butterflies.
Do you think you've won? Well, do you me a fay?
The butterflies all combusted.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
No, the butterflies. Oh, that's scary.
That's just fine. For the time being, victory is yours. For the time being? Well, I have a very long memory, you know. You and I will meet again. I'm certain of it.
That's not how memory works, but alright.
Yeah.
Future memories? Like time travel, or? Okay.
Well then, Mr. Judge, I'll see you later too, okay?
Yes?
I'm going to spend a little quality time with the men in blue now.
Okay.
I wish you all the best.
Bye.
Hasta la vista, baby.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Phew. It's finally all over.
Oh, okay.
What was that, a buzz?
It was just him saying objection, but I just laughed because it seemed like he was saying objection to her thoughts.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. I was like, what? Okay.
I refuse to accept this. The defense hasn't shown a scrap of evidence to support their outrageous claim.
But even so, your witness seems to have accepted it.
I don't care. I'm in pain. And I don't believe one word this rookie lawyer has said.
Huh. Okay. Well,
I keep
hitting your chair.
Yeah, rubbing my shoe on my chair
That's
leg.
fine. That's fine. Just funny.
Well then, Mr. Payne, let me ask you this.
Yes.
Would you care to try this cold medicine?
What?
I mean, we could also just have it tested, right?
Well, that would be the logical.
Yeah, but then they'd have to wait for the... Yeah, in a real court case, they would wait.
They need the instant testing machine.
Yes, or they would have already tested it, I guess,
right.
is the idea. Because you wouldn't have a trial the day
Yeah.
after a murder, usually.
Yeah, it would have been just real good idea to test it anyway.
Right, but I mean, like, we just got it today, I think, is the problem, right? Like, because we didn't
This has been all one day.
I think so.
Okay.
It might be two, but I don't think so. I think it was just one.
Okay.
Let me actually
What?
see, because we can see in the save file, part 1. Yeah, so it's like we had a save, but that was like a recess. So I think at most we've had like a 10 or 20 minute break, something like that.
All right.
So
Okay.
what? Nothing.
Just a little earlier, I could have sworn you said...
There. It's all right, rookie. For example, I would trust the witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life.
Oh, so it's comeuppance.
Yes, right.
There it is.
So if she's so trustworthy, then I'm sure there couldn't possibly be any poison in here, right?
Yeah.
You see, yes.
She objects.
And here comes the backpedal.
Got him.
Come on now, rookie killer. Show this rookie how it's done.
Whoa.
How much trust do you really have for this woman? Are you willing to bet your life?
He's gonna explode. He's a flashback.
My beautiful hair, no!
What the heck?
What?
What's going on?
His face was blown up so hard his hair flew off, I guess.
Mr. Payne, about Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Hello, yeah. I still think they did it better in Great Ace Attorney, but that was probably a reference to this, so...
Okay.
Where they cut off his hair with a katana.
Oh, I see.
That was
Okay.
because that's like a... I think he did it... No, he didn't do it to himself. It was, Kazuma did that, I think, because Kazuma, like, pulled out his katana and he did the samurai thing where they, like, whoosh, and then it flies off after the sword, you know, like the Kurosawa thing. So, but that's more interesting than somehow it just flies off from the power of her saying, what about your trust?
She is powerful.
Yeah, that's girl power.
Exactly.
That's why they don't want women in power, because everyone's hair is gonna fly off.
Right. Obviously.
I understand.
Yes, Your Honor. I'll file papers for her immediate arrest.
I like they do have more sprites for him now.
Tragic, but not surprising. I knew there was something suspicious about her from the very beginning.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, that's a very Mrs. Bennett thing to say.
I never did like that George Wickham. I suspected him from the beginning.
Very beginning, exactly. Yeah.
Don't lie, just admit you were wrong.
Yeah, come on.
By the way, Ms. Faye,
Yes, Your Honor.
was it just me, or did you and Ms. Dahlia Hawthorne seem to know each other?
They do seem to know each other. Because they kept saying, oh, we'll meet again, and like, ooh, it was just...
Okay.
Your Honor, whether we did or not has no bearing on this case.
Not so...
Mystery.
Whoa, in a mystery game?
Yeah.
Mystery game with a mystery?
No, wait.
Very well. Mr. Payne.
This can't be happening. It's a nightmare. It's like losing to my daughter.
That what?
It appears Mr. Payne has lost his spirit along with his hair. Does the defendant have anything further to say?
It can't be true. My dear Dolly.
Achoo!
The dolly!
Very well then.
At least we have the duck.
We have Dolly the duck,
We have
so
Dolly
we're
the
fine.
duck. Yes.
We're fine. She's been with us this whole time.
Exactly. I've been here the whole time.
I believe I am ready to pass judgment and bring this trial to an end. The court finds the defendant, Phoenix Wright, not guilty.
Yay! Confetti!
Confetti!
Yay! Somehow.
Every courtroom has confetti.
Yes, exactly.
This court is adjourned.
I think I saw somewhere someone said that Gumshoe is the one who does all the confetti. But I don't know how canon that is, especially for this, because he wasn't in this case. So. But I think that's what it was, at least for Phoenix. I think they do that. Yay! We did a case.
Yay.
It's a silly game. Yeah.
Oui.
Oui, bien sûr.
Hey.
Yeah, you were wonderful in there.
Thank you for everything, Mr. Grossberg.
Well, not everything, but...
Yeah, right.
During the verdict, I
Okay,
thought my
yeah.
hemorrhoids were going to explode like Mount Vesuvius.
Mr. Grossberg, do you maybe think you could stop talking about them?
That's rather rude.
Thanks, Grossberg.
Anyway, this case really made me think. What does it really mean to have a relationship of mutual trust with the client?
I'm laying out the philosophy of this case, so that way everyone understands what we're talking about here.
That's right.
Yes.
Perhaps it is we veteran lawyers who have lost sight of this.
He's a baby lawyer.
Yeah.
Baby lawyer.
Oh, Mr. Wright, congratulations.
Thanks. I was thinking.
I should probably go to the hospital.
Go on.
The dolly that I saw up there on the witness stand, I don't think that was really her.
What?
Yeah, the dolly I know could never have said those kinds of terrible things. Maybe she was like, I don't know, a fake or something.
Yeah, she's a mannequin.
Yeah, right, a clone.
Yeah.
Boy, this poor kid still hasn't got a clue. You need to forget about her, Mr. Wright, for your own sake.
Yeah, you're right. That's probably for the best.
Also, you need to relax a bit more. Try to grow up a little.
But out of all my friends, everyone says I'm the most grown up. Well, that's a really sad statement.
Yeah.
Eek, what kind of company does this guy keep?
Well, Larry, for one.
Yeah.
So, it's his friend, right?
Yeah.
What other friends does he even have?
Edgeworth.
Well, but he didn't know Edgeworth at this point, because Edgeworth
Didn't they know each other in school?
in grade school,
In
and then
grade
he
school.
moved away.
Oh, okay.
And the first meeting since the grade school was in the first or the second case of the first game, so
Oh,
that
okay.
was
Okay.
after this chronologically.
Yeah. So in this timeline, we don't know who his friends
Well,
are.
in this part of the timeline, we
Right.
have no idea. Well, we know Larry,
Yeah.
so yeah, if it's only Larry, yeah, he's more grown up than Larry for sure.
Okay.
Because Larry's always like, "Wow, my girlfriend Keonce," or whatever.
Yeah, right. Oh boy.
Oh, Phoenix.
Right now, I'm studying to become a lawyer myself.
That's what you keep saying. But I thought you were in the art department.
Well, yeah, I am. But there's a friend that I desperately want to help.
The most grown up in his friend group, Larry and Larry only. Yeah, yeah. It's a friend group. It's a group.
It is a group.
It's more than one person.
Right.
Yeah.
And if I hurry, then I should still be able to save him in time.
Who is this about?
I don't know.
Is it about Edgeworth?
I don't know. There's a part 2 to this?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know what this is referring to.
Okay. I see. Say, Miss Faye, a lawyer is someone who can help people when they're in trouble, right?
Mr. Wright, I'm still new at this myself. But I think that's exactly what a lawyer is.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to do it. I'll study my butt off. I'll become a lawyer for sure.
Yeah.
I hope we see each other again someday. Maybe even in court.
Yay, Phoenix. Yay.
And let's stop talking about butts.
Okay.
It's been 5 years since I was acquitted of all charges.
Okay, so this is, yeah, right, because he's, what, 24? In the main... Yeah, he's 21, so that... 26? I know Edgeworth was... Yeah, whatever. Okay.
I became a lawyer like I planned and managed to save my friend.
Oh, each of the games are a year apart. So the first game was he was 24, then 25, and now 26. So he's 26 in this game, so that matches up. Okay, yeah, because he's 21 in this case.
Okay.
5 years ago. Okay. Managed to save my friend.
Okay. But Mia has passed on to a better place.
Possessing Pearl.
Yes. For me, this trial brings up a lot of painful memories. But it also brings up some very precious ones. And memories that I thought would never rise to the surface again.
That I ate a glass bottle.
Yeah, right. How did he survive that? Mia is gone now.
How did he crunch the glass? Like, even the guy who's famous for eating bikes and stuff, like, he didn't crunch them. He cut stuff into bite-sized pieces, and he would, like, chug oil and stuff to, slick his esophagus.
Yeah, right.
And just inhale it swallow it that way. And he had a double thick stomach lining or something like that, so he had pica and could do that, then turned it into like a circus attraction, kind of like a sideshow attraction thing.
Crazy.
Well, it was like Mr. Manja or something like that, because he was either French or Italian or something.
Wow.
Let's see. Guy who ate bikes, and the man who ate a bicycle, sure, because he also ate a whole plane. That was like his whole thing. He ate, like it was a whole like multi-day thing, and it was a small biplane, like a propeller plane, not a biplane. Michael Lotito, or Michel Lotito, there we go. And here he is while he's eating the plane. It's a Cessna 150, so it's small, but
still. Oh my God.
Monsieur Mange Tout, that's it. Mr. Eats It All, yeah.
Mange Tout.
Yeah, his digestive system was resilient, allowing him to consume up to 900 grams or 2 pounds of metal per day. He started this at age 16, so...
Wow.
Yeah, he had pica, which means that you have a disorder that means that
you eat things that aren't food.
You want to eat things that aren't food. Yeah, exactly. He had a thick lining in his stomach and intestines, which allowed his consumption of sharp metal without injury, and he had powerful digestive juices. But soft foods such as bananas gave him heartburn.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So it's like he wasn't allowed to eat food.
Oh, that's crazy.
So he consumed metal, glass, rubber, other materials. He disassembled, cut up, and consumed items such as bicycles, shopping carts, televisions, beds, and a Cessna 150. It took him 2 years to eat the Cessna.
Where did he get his nutrition?
I mean, I have to assume he ate other stuff. It's just that he would be able to eat it. He also drank a lot of water, and he would chug mineral oil as well to slick the throat.
Wow.
So he did not have any digestive problems as a result of his unusual diet. Wasn't there something about his death was really funny, I thought, but it says that this was that he died of natural causes, but I thought he got stabbed like 4 times and he went to the hospital, and then he recovered from that, and then he died of natural causes after. So
it's okay.
I think so. Yeah, he's in the Guinness World Records for the world's most unnatural diet or whatever. Let's see, sophrology. I just want to see about the pain threshold. Yeah, it doesn't. I thought that maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. Oh, he ate a waterbed? Ew. It's all bad, but it's funny though. I think it's cool.
Wow.
Monsieur Mange Tout. Yeah.
Okay, Mia's gone now. But even so, I can hear her in my mind.
There she is.
Phoenix, no matter what, always believe in your client.
Thanks, Mia.
In a court of law, your greatest weapon is your belief.
So true.
5 long years. Something has happened that's made me think back to her words of wisdom. But that is a story for another day.
Maybe. We did it. We did a case. We have another half hour, so we can start another one.
Okay.
Yeah. Yippee! This is the stolen turnabout. Yay! Yeah, yippee! Yay! Yippee! Monsieur Mange Tout! Yay!
See what, Becky? There goes Gulp.
There it is.
The time is 1 a.m.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
The drag race? Oh.
Detective, we made it. Phew. What a relief. Glad the jewel is still safe.
Oh. Gumshoe!
Ho, ho, you said it, pal. It must have been our rock solid. Would you mind opening the safe just to double check?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't see. I don't think we need to do this.
Hope not.
It'll probably give us the answer somewhere anyway.
Ah, we've been had. Mask and
Mask demask.
demask. Out front, guard. Turn on the searchlights.
Better luck next time, gentlemen.
Whoa! Whoa, it's what's his face?
Excuse me, but I'm afraid I must be leaving now.
And he lands on the moon. Ding!
We shall meet again when the next moon is full.
Oh, I'm sad it didn't do the little ding.
Yeah. Okay.
Whoa! Whoa! October. Oh yeah, I guess it's a different year, so it doesn't matter what time of year it is. Mia or Maya.
Hey, Nick, get a load of this.
Mia. I mean, no. Yeah.
Hey, are you listening to me? You can clean the toilet later. This is important.
What are you freaking about now?
Hee hee. Today will be the last time you talk to me that way.
Huh?
We're about to hit the big time.
Big time? And what do you mean by we, Kimasabe?
Oh, sorry. I thought you
Huh,
finished.
don't be silly. I'm talking about me and Pearly, of course.
Pearl.
Hi! Hello! It's a pleasure to see you again, Mr. Nick!
I missed the Pearl voice.
Pearls, you haven't changed a bit. Wait, what are you doing here anyway?
Haven't you heard, Mr. Nick? Here, take a look at this!
What's this? Some kind of poster?
Oh,
there's
yeah.
a jar. from the-
Classic I am. Yeah.
Karine Village, isn't that Lord Lee Taylor?
That's right, it's our hometown. Pearly and mine, that is.
Sacred Urn, Karine Village, I am. Treasure exhibition. Oh, and there's Maya's picture right there under her face.
Oh,
or
yeah.
under her name.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
What's this about treasures from the boonies?
They're out in the desert,
Yeah.
out in the country, out in the country.
Ha ha ha, very funny. You can laugh all you want. But you'll be singing another tune tonight.
Tonight? What about tonight?
We're going.
The Treasures of Karine exhibit doesn't actually start until next week, but the promoter sent us some special VIP entry passes.
I wonder where the crime will take place.
That's why I dressed up extra special today. What do you think, Nick?
Same Maya, different day.
She does look exactly the same.
This young lady here is Maya Fey, the younger sister of Mia Fey, my friend and mentor.
Never heard of her.
I first met her 2 years ago.
No, Mia!
I was working on the case surrounding Mia's death, and ever since then...
I've been the one who's been keeping this law office afloat from behind the scenes.
Definitely. Yeah, she's the adult here.
Actually, that's just a cover for her true identity.
Spider-Man! She's a Spider-Man.
Okay. In reality, she's a spirit medium and a bit of a shady character.
Hey, who are you calling shady?
And this little girl is Pearl Fey, but I usually call her Pearls. She's Maya's cousin and a spirit medium in training herself.
I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help in any way I can, Mr. Nick. I'm 2 years old.
Karine Village is the home of the mysterious Karine channeling technique. And Maya here is the daughter of the Karine School of Channeling's master.
Okay. Sheesh.
I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's no joke. I've seen her power with my own eyes. It's the real thing, all right.
I like that they have to convince you, the player, that it's real.
Right, yeah, exactly.
So fake.
Earth to Nick, how long are you going to make two gorgeous women like us wait? Yes, Mr. Nick, I can't wait any longer. I want to see the exhibit.
Looks like I don't get a choice here. Might as well head on out.
Yay, we definitely won't need this for the case. Definitely. Oh, yeah, we don't get a choice. Goodbye.
Lordly Taylor.
So that must be the museum and not the
Not a clothing
sponsor,
store, yeah.
or not the sponsor or something.
Yeah, right.
I guess that could be a clothing. Yeah.
Lordly Taylor. Oh,
Oh,
they're
it
gonna tell
is.
us. The city's fanciest and most expensive department store.
Oh,
Okay.
they're doing an exhibit at a department store. Was that a thing?
I guess.
Okay.
Treasure exhibit, huh? I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed.
Whoa. Yeah.
Wow, this is awesome.
They have lots of screens and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you can make even the cheapest junk look great. Nice. It all depends on how you display it.
Yeah.
Oh, they even have the dusty old hanging scroll that was in the Fey Manor storeroom.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I remember scribbling on it when I was a little girl.
See, there's my name.
On a family heirloom?
Say, Nick, the person in charge of this exhibition is waiting for us in the basement warehouse.
Okay.
All right. I guess we should go and say hello.
Yeah, I know less about this case. I know some stuff, but
Okay.
I tried to not spoil myself on this game so much. Why is there nothing here?
What's with this big cushion? It's just lying around with nothing on it.
Well, it must be for the greatest treasure of all.
Greatest treasure. Is there something like that?
Huh? Why, of course there is. Right, Pearly? Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'll bet it would really take your breath away.
Yeah. It's Cod Buddy.
It's a giant egg.
That would be awesome. Just put a big egg, not like a Fabergé one or anything.
Yeah,
Just like
no,
an
I'm thinking
ostrich
Willy
egg.
Wonka, you know, where he
Yeah.
had those giant chocolate eggs.
Oh yeah.
A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's the title in English, 108 Ways to Save Money.
108 is a sacred number too, so that's even
Oh,
funnier. It's the number of negative things that you must stop doing in order to achieve nirvana or something
okay.
like that.
Wow,
so
okay.
I looked it up because they also use it in Pokemon,
Uh-huh.
so it's
Okay.
just joke reference numbers.
Right. I'm pretty sure the number has gone up since the last time I saw it.
Oh, I guess it must have been in the channeling room or something when we
okay.
saw it.
Well, we're always looking for new ways, you know?
Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life.
108 ways to save money.
I think I remember this old folding screen here.
Does it still have the bullet hole?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was an important piece of evidence in that murder case that happened in Karine Village.
This folding screen is the greatest of all the spirit channeling secrets. A 6-leaf Karine sacred writings folding screen.
Whoa.
If it's so secret, why is it the most prominent thing in the exhibit?
That's a good point.
Yeah,
Good
it's
point.
a very, very good question.
Yeah. The jokes. Wow, they have a fancy ceiling.
This music is crazy. It sounds
Yeah.
very circusy.
Kind of, yeah.
They're just a bunch of old urns. Are these really treasures too?
Of course they are. This is a treasure exhibit, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I guess so. So all it takes to be a treasure is age? No wonder nobody likes museums.
I guess with those standards, yeah. Yeah, I think this music is supposed to be like Baroque
Okay.
because it's in 3/4, I think.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, maybe not.
Yeah.
No, maybe it's not. But it's got harpsichord technically, so
Yeah.
that's their. No, yeah, it's in 4/4. No.
Oh, Mystic Maya, look! I can't believe it! Ah, it's so cute. It's a little diorama of Karine Village.
Wow.
Yeah, look at that. But somehow it seems to reek of dreariness. Nice.
Oh, Mystic Maya, it's your house! It even says Fey Manor on it! Yikes, you're right. I
Yikes.
kind of want to add the famous in front of it.
The famous Fey Manor, I guess.
I guess so, yeah. Don't do it, man. They might get mad.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's it.
Okay.
Burr. Exit sign, computer, Scanner, telephone,
This
fire
looks kind of like that
extinguisher.
garage.
Yeah, it does. The Rise from the Ashes garage with Edgeworth's car, yeah.
Yeah. Yep, this is a basement warehouse, all right.
Okay.
This place is scary. I feel like a monster could jump out at any time. Don't be scared, Pearly. I'll protect you.
Oh, Mr. Wright.
I don't know.
Eek! A monster! You were right.
Huh? A monster?
Maybe it's Gumshoe? No. Oh! It's her! From the On Guard case.
Oh, yeah.
She's got a different shirt.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what voice I did for her.
Yeah, it was kind of Mia-y, I think.
Yeah.
Good evening. It's good to see you again. I know you. Nice to see you again too, little miss.
Yeah, I forgot that she was in this.
Is she a friend of yours, Nick? And how do you know her, Pearly?
Oh, right, she was kidnapped. She
That's
wouldn't
right,
know her at all,
she didn't meet her, yeah, that's right.
Nice to meet you. I'm Adrian Andrews.
Adrian!
Wasn't she the murderer?
No.
No.
We kept trying to frame her because On Guard did it.
Okay.
But we had to make the case long enough so that Gumshoe could get the evidence.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it really was Matt On Guard that it
Yeah.
did? Oh, okay.
I'm also responsible for the security
I
arrangements.
forgot that he did it.
I kept that's the problem with murder mysteries actually is you spend so much time
on
the people who aren't the murderer that you kind of forget who the actual murderer was. I have the same problem with horror themed kind of Star Trek episodes. I remember all the fake stuff that happened, but I don't remember the answer, the answer in the end of why thus and such is happening or whatever, because it ends and you go, okay, well that happened, but it isn't memorable, it isn't meaningful really. So
interesting. I thought On Guard would have at least stuck because he was also the defendant, so he was there the whole time. But
now that you say that, I remember. But yeah, what drilled into my mind is we kept thinking
about Adrian, trying to frame Adrian. Fair. What we actually did, as opposed to wow, you gotta get a different table. I don't think you read this. I don't think.
Yes, I did. Okay. I actually probably didn't read the previous sentence, but too late now.
Yep.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Adrian sure has changed since we last met. So this is the warehouse. The really valuable exhibit items are still stored away in here.
Oh, there's no music. I guess because it's a warehouse. Lordly Taylor, there we go.
It really has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright?
Nick, what's going on? Who is this woman?
Why are you freaking out on me?
What? I just thought it'd be more dramatic if I got all worked up, that's all.
Oh.
Mystic Maya, you shouldn't let him get off the hook so easily! I'm gonna get your ass, Phoenix!
Please, Maya, don't say anything that'll needle pearls further.
She is always wanting to fight.
Right. Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. It was something that happened 7 months ago.
Okay.
You remember, don't you, the Nickel Samurai case?
Not really. I was stuck in a dark wine cellar. Did that escape your memory, Nick?
After that, I quit being a manager and started this job. Wow, that's tough. I'm sorry, Ms. Andrews. If it wasn't for us...
I mean, it's not like she would have... because she was On Guard's manager specifically. I guess she wasn't necessarily, like... just a generic manager. She could have
tough things that happened already, right?
The suicide.
Yeah, the suicide. Yeah. So he wasn't responsible for that.
No, but I mean, like, I'm trying to think of, like, if he had, like, since he got arrested, who would she have worked for?
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
So it makes sense. I'm trying to think, like, would they reassign her to a different actor? But the actors probably already would have had managers. So. Yeah. But I don't know how managing works. Like, do you have one manager per actor? Or do they, like, manage multiple people? Or, like, I don't really know how that works. Especially here, so.
Yeah. I think, if you have like a personal manager, then it's just one per person.
Yeah.
But not everybody you have to be important to get one.
Oh, true. Yeah. That's true.
No, don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else that was involved, I was able to change my whole life.
Yay!
I really am grateful. Whew, that's a relief. I'm really impressed, Ms. Andrews. Handling a huge exhibition like this must be a very tiring thing. Well, Lordly Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year.
Whoa.
Wow. Obviously not in the United States.
No, yeah, I was gonna say, holy shit. Unless they're... How are they gonna spin that here, then? Because, like, that's... impossible. I think if this is supposed to be California...
Yeah.
That's literally impossible unless it's, like, a chain from a different country. That would be
yeah, right. Yeah.
Okay.
The works on display in the main exhibition hall are worthy of the finest museums.
Woohoo! Did you hear that, Burley? The finest museums! Yes, I did! That's really wonderful!
So this basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh? Of course it is. After all, there are some priceless treasures here. The security guards are very highly trained as well. That sounds good. So, what is with that face she's making?
Okay, do we have any evidence stuff? Magatama! Well, we could present this. This might do something.
I wanted to do something nice for you and your friends, Mr. Wright. So that's why you arranged this exhibit? I knew that Karine Village...
sorry. I could read.
Would be...
I skipped it on accident. Yeah.
I thought it would be great to let the rest of the world know about it, too. But that's not exactly thanking me, per se, is it?
Maybe, but who'd want to see an exhibit on the treasures of Phoenix Wright?
I mean, what treasures would there be? So.
Yeah, right. I guess I can't argue with that one.
Okay, let me go back for there. Okay.
I knew that Karine Village was the hometown of your assistant, Maya.
Oh, okay. So, and then yeah. Okay, so it was that. It was the fact that she knew it was Maya's. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Slide. Wee.
Whee!
Okay, that's fun. All right, I guess we'll look at stuff.
Okay.
Let me out. No. Okay.
This computer, it looks like it's hooked up to the security camera above.
That seems like a very impractical way to do a security camera.
Well, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a good idea, because if someone wanted to mess with the security camera...
They could just mess with the computer.
Right. Yeah. Oh, we'll just destroy the computer here.
Easy.
Yeah.
And that means what?
The camera is set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out of the storeroom.
Yeah.
Then the data from the camera gets uploaded to this computer here. That's what.
I see. That's some pretty high-tech stuff.
From then, yeah.
Yep.
Camera.
It's a security camera. It's trained on the warehouse door. It's set up to take a picture of anyone that enters or exits the door. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, they say. I don't know, it's prevention exactly. It looks like a part of a big signboard. All I can read on it is the burr.
Burr.
Aha! I've got it. Maybe it's supposed to say hamburger.
Yes. It's a big hamburger
Exactly.
sign.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why would anyone write hamburger that big?
I don't know.
Like maybe for the World Hamburger Festival or something?
Yes.
I kind of doubt it. But...
Classic hamburger festival.
Right, yeah.
Aha! I've got it. Maybe it said spaghetti.
What?
Why are you talking about food? Oh, wait. That's normal for you. Anyway, it says burr. There's no way it could be spaghetti.
Well, maybe it was a typo. It might have said spaghetti festival. What do you think?
This is definitely all accurate, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, to me. Besides, spaghetti is the only thing more tangled than your reasoning.
Gotcha. Got him. Oh, here's a ladder. There we go.
Look, a ladder.
That's a step ladder.
No.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
What? Right, sorry. Why do I feel like we've had this exact same conversation before somewhere?
We found it. Yay. They always have one of those in
Okay.
in here. Whoa, it's the sword from the from that other murder. Or no, wait, no, that's different.
Okay.
I didn't know they had the sword in there. It
Or-
looks so stupid.
Yeah.
Organic.
Are we gonna have to do some puzzle where we put together words?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What is it?
It looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom.
What is it?
I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there.
Really? Let's go in. I want to take a look.
Authorized personnel only.
Oh, I'm sorry. Unauthorized personnel aren't allowed in there.
Did you hear that, Nick? We're unauthorized personnel.
Why are you telling me that?
That's a good point. All right. Well, I gotta know about her.
Mystic Maya, take a look next to the door. That's Mystic Ami, right?
Yes, that's a statue of the woman who invented the Karine channeling technique, Ami Faye. This statue is on loan from one of the training halls of the Faye branch family. In fact, it just arrived this morning.
Shichi Shito.
Okay.
That's the sword.
Okay.
Just, yeah. I think. Yeah.
What's that creepy looking thing she's holding?
Creepy?
Don't ask me. How should I know?
Well, you are the future master, right?
Maybe so, but this is the first time I've ever seen this statue.
That thing is the Karine Shito.
Shichi.
So
You say it slow and then.
yeah, well, the problem is there's a letter in Russian that's shichi, so I'm getting.
Well, if you said it that way,
but
close
yeah,
enough.
so you never put shichi and a should next to each
okay.
other. So that's
If you say shito, that's. I mean, it sounds like you're saying shit at the end.
yeah,
That's
shichishito.
That's
Okay.
close enough.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's a ceremonial sword. It's not a real weapon, so the blade isn't sharp.
It looks kind of sharp. But
Yeah.
okay.
It looks pretty pokey.
Yeah.
Ah, phooey, I wanted to cut something.
Maybe you might
Gee
burn
whiz.
my
Gee
burger.
whiz, Maya's turning dark here.
Yeah, she wants to cut like a letter or something.
Yeah, right,
I don't know. You could stab 7 people at once with this
Yeah, nice.
if it was sharp.
Yeah. What are you eyeing me for? Oh, look, it's already 8 o'clock. Have you all eaten yet?
Clearly not. Maya's hungry.
Well, actually, I've already made a reservation at the restaurant on the 12th floor.
Whoa.
Why don't we all dine together?
Wait,
Oh, I like the sound of that. Dine. It sounds so fancy.
but I haven't.
I'll have the kids' lunch.
It's 8 p.m.
Ha ha ha, Pearly. It's dinner, not lunch. Why don't you go for it and really eat your fill with a kid's dinner?
Spring for the dinner, Pearl.
Right, yeah,
Come
go
on.
for it, yeah.
Yeah.
Live dangerously.
Exactly. We got 5 minutes. Just.
Okay, in that case, one kid's dinner for me.
Wow.
Ha ha. Shall we head upstairs then?
No, I wanted to look at all the rest of the stuff.
Yeah.
No.
After that pleasant evening, all that
Man.
remained was to wait for the exhibition's opening.
No.
Yeah, hopefully there was nothing else to see.
Yeah.
It was wonderful seeing Ms. Andrews looking so happy.
I mean, it wouldn't have activated that if we hadn't seen everything, but I wanted the optional dialogue.
I know.
I don't look happy.
Lomo, not happy.
No.
None of us could have imagined that the very next day something terrible would happen.
I would be upset. I would be so upset.
Not that this is a murder mystery case or anything.
Definitely not.
Nick, this is terrible. What the? You're cleaning the toilet again?
Yes, Mr. Ghostburgers has been here.
Yeah. And I talk about myself in the third person when I go to the bathroom. Obviously.
I never knew you were such a toilet freak.
Give me a break, would you? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time.
Oh.
I'm gonna go turn on the TV.
Wow. Oh.
We've got an update on the recent treasure heist. Based on clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced that they
Whoa.
believe it was the work of the renowned phantom thief, Mask Damask.
That is an insane outfit.
Yes.
Another mask on the chest and a mask on the face.
And on the hat.
A nice stereotypical burglar bag for the
But he's got epaulets, so...
Bag. Oh, yeah, right. Then it's a good costume. Yeah, there you go. And a really long cravat. It goes all the way down to the waist.
It's a Trump tie.
Oh God, no, it's not. Don't say that.
Mask the mask. According to a spokesperson, Lordly Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. This is the 5th heist by this phantom thief who only targets rare treasures.
Instead of other thieves.
Lordly Taylor?
Uh-oh.
Well, Nick, what are you going to do? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing the toilet!
But it's not done.
Treasure? Lordly Taylor, you don't think...
Yes, now get up, Dick! It was stolen by Mask to Mask!
And they've got a little star
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Our most valuable treasure! The Karine Sacred Urn was stolen!
Ah, no, what?
What?
Ah! Sacred urn.
Refresh my memory a little. What's the sacred urn?
It's sacred, and it's an urn!
What else?
Yeah.
It's only the most important treasure in Karine Village, that's all! Look, it's right there in this poster!
Yeah, we got it. Yep, I know.
Don't you remember what's inside? The urn contains a very important soul.
And Pearl definitely didn't let it out when she broke it.
Namely, the soul of Mystic Ami Faye, the founder of the Karine channeling technique. Right, Pearly? Oh, yes! That's right! Hold up. I thought that urn had the name Ami written on it.
You haven't looked at it once since the some sacred treasure.
Yeah.
Well.
Now it says I am. Any idea how that happened, Pearly? Huh? There are some things best left unsolved. What do you say, Mr. Nick?
Definitely. Got him.
That's right. 1 year ago, there was a murder in Karine Village, Maya's hometown.
Oh, so this is just flashback for people who didn't play the last game.
Right.
Okay.
The sacred urn, it turned out to be an important clue in that case.
Oh, but we do need this. Okay. Looks like a plain old pot. Okay.
Okay. Oh,
Maybe
good,
we
good
need
talk.
Yeah, right. Well, if we
So,
need...
I
Well,
guess
you
maybe
can
we should-
probably save
Yeah,
here.
we can probably stop.
I'll save. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. It's Phoenix Rye Ace Attorn Trilog.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! We did it.
We did
We saved the city.
We saved the
Every
city.
day we're saving the city.
Or maybe just the village this time.
Yeah, we're saving the village's sacred urn. That's it.
Yeah.
Yay!
Whoopee!
Whoopee! Yippee! Wow! Yapoo!
We haven't seen Zach in a while.
Yeah, I know. I said why.
Oh, why?
Why? Because they moved.
They did. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one who moved to
Philippines, I think.
Philippines.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Aw. Aw.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, that happens.
Yep. it
Sometimes
does.
you move, and
Yeah.
that's like a thing.
Yeah. I know.
Zach is in another world. Yeah, exactly.
That's right, yeah.
It was an isekai challenge. That's how you do that. You gotta stop kicking your table.
No, I don't know. I'm really uncomfortable in my chair right now for some reason. So.
Okay. Because it's too tall, maybe?
No, I think I have other issues.
Okay, unrelated then.
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
Anyway, y'all come back now. You hear?
Exactly. Exact.
Exactly. Yeah.
But hey! I'm trying to find that clip for you so that I can.
Oh, okay.
Because it was a Zach Oyama bit, so that's also exactly. Yes, thank you for coming. Yes, yes. Let's say we're gonna raid Flynn, I think. Maybe. Although.
Благодарю вас.
Huh?
Thank you.
Oh,
Or spasiba. But
okay.
Благодарю вас is a very formal way to say it.
That's it.
Which, interestingly enough, in that Russian detective show, which takes place in the 19th century, they always say благодарю to say thank you, which is more formal.
Dario.
Благодарю.
Dario.
Which means sort of like bless you, blessings on you, or something like that.
Gesundheit.
Yeah.
Gesundheit. That's it.
Is that a manta holding onto the
Yeah, that's
TV?
Big Man. We're watching Flynn's stream right now. We're gonna go raid Flynn. Flynn is on the news screen for some reason. I don't know what's happening here, but I think they're still gonna be live because they're in a VC right now. So I'm just hoping, because sometimes they end really fast. So I have no idea. It might just be that the maps happened at 3 minutes ago. So that's probably it. So
Okay.
whatever. Okay. And we got a stream Saturday and then maybe Sunday. I don't know what day anything is. So, okay. Goodbye.
But
Goodbye.
yeah, as far as I know, we're good for the next time.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.